welcome our team to the field. U16Boys Grand Final.
Welcome back to QRL.com.au, the live stream of the TJS Services State Junior Championships, and what a game in the under-14s decider. Could not be split after 50 minutes of footy. It was 16 apiece, with the Central Crows and Southeast Queensland Green having to chop the trophy in two. And of course, they'll probably meet again next year, as they did last year, as well as the under-13s. Final last year was between the Central Crows and Southeast Green side. But now it is a battle of Southeast Queensland. It's the under-16 boys clash between the two SEQ sides. Green meets white, and it was 2 points that decided the clash yesterday, and they meet once again. Cam Stella joining you, and we'll have Glenn Dreger alongside us very, very shortly. Let's run through the two teams for this clash that is due to commence very, very shortly. For the green side, Fanatizi Niu is the fullback, Grayson Spruill and Ryan Garner in the on the wings. Fayo Marker and Eli Morgan are in the centres. Josh James and Tyler Hahn are in the halves. Stephen Holo and Stanley Jackson up front. Harrison Graham in a dummy half. Richard Ione and Nelson Grove are in the back row alongside Zach Brooks. And on the bench, we've got Toby Sexton, Bradley Zampech, Jack Martin, Tahu Kingi, Jack Cullen and Cyrus Arona round out the 19. They're coached by Michael Carl. And for the Southeast Queensland white side, Will Evans is the fullback. Lofi Pereira and Andrew Semu are on the wings. Liam Sewer and Ezra Coulston are in the centres. In the halves are Quentin Va'u and Tommy Dearden. Up front, Lance Baggin and Mark Topola will be up front, with Danny Heenan joining them in hooker. We've got the back row of Joanne Copen and Tristan Power, and the lock forward is Cruz 10. And on the bench, we've got Harrison Ritter, Nathan Stevenson, Kyle Fairbank, Caleb Radford, Max Plath, and my father R. Chong round out the 19 for the Southeast Queensland white side. And they're coached by Terry Needham. Our referee in the middle, Zayton Martin, and our two touch judges this afternoon, Luke Fletcher and Reese Cox. Looking forward to it. As we see, we are 1 minute through the first half. This game played in two 30-minute halves. And looking forward to this clash out in the middle of the field. So white, of course, with the white jerseys, but both Southeast Queensland sides are looking forward to this clash. 34-32 it was yesterday when these two sides met, and ready to do it all again. So a strong carry forward there for the Southeast Queensland white side through Max Plath. Is the man who brought it forward. So last tackle now as it goes high, and the wingers knocked it on. And it'll be a scrum to be packed. Unfortunately there, the winger on the eastern side of the field has knocked the ball on. So we'll see a scrum pack towards Southeast Queensland Green. We'll have Southeast Queensland White, sorry, who'll have the feed. Maybe a little bit confusing out in the middle of the field with the two jerseys. As I welcome the NRL Game Development Officer for the Sunshine Coast, and also the Queensland Rangers coach this year, and Glenn Dreger. And Glenn, a very good afternoon to you now, and a lovely couple of days here at the Sunshine Coast for this year's State Carnival.
Yeah, it's been outstanding, Cam. This game's as good as the weather's been here this week, mate. It'll be an outstanding game of footy.
And what a pearl in that first under-14s grand final.
Doesn't get any closer than that, mate. Both teams had their opportunities, and it was a good result in the end.
Certainly was. Here we are, battle of Southeast Queensland as Cruz 10 has got the ball. He plays it quickly, and they work it to the left-hand side of the field. Lovely ball away, but it's gone forward. Unfortunately, Coulston was the man who had the ball, but it's gone forward, so a scrum will be packed, and the green side will have the feed.
Yep.
Been some good footy, but these two sides have certainly been the standout sides in this competition, with Northern and the Crows. I think it was actually the Northern Marlins who ended up getting over the Crows on field too.
They did, Cam. They got over them there. Good chance here for the green side to work it out of their own end. Got a good strong breeze behind them too, so I'd say they'd be looking to use that in this set, mate.
So centre field, they're going to bring the ball forward here, the green side first of all. So it was a carry forward now from the forwards. So they'll continue to work the ball forward here. Another strong carry, but a great tackle out of the line there for the white side. Danny Heenan making the tackle on the green side. So they play quickly once again. 35 metres out from the line. So they give it away into the half. He'll kick it from inside the 40. And that was the 5/8 in Josh James, but it's picked up by the fullback, Will Evans. for the white side, but he's met centre field. So not a bad set of 6 from the South East Queensland green side after 3 minutes. It's 0-all.
Good set of 6 there, good chase. Although we have got a break here down the sideline.
Here we go. Loffy Pereira, I think it is the man, gets a lovely ball away.
Will Evans again to the 4.
Well, what about that?
Wow.
Ezra Coulston will score under the sticks first. Superb try down the sideline. You called it there. And it is the number 4, the centre, Ezra Coulston, who'll cross the line first. 4-0, the white side over the green side.
Well, Cam, your kicks is only as good as your chase, mate. And that time there, unfortunately, their chase play was pretty poor down that right-hand side.
Well, we saw Will Evans, who brought the ball forward, got it away. Loffy Pereira brought the ball forward, gave it away to Will Evans, and then he found the centre in Ezra Coulston, and he was over right under the post, so it makes it easy for the converter to make it 6 points the difference, 6-0, and it'll be Coulston who'll convert his own try, hopefully from right in front.
What an outstanding carnival it's been, Cam, here this week. The weather's just been great. Good crowds. There's a big crowd here in attendance now to watch this final game. It's just been an outstanding week of football. What about the girls? How good have they been, mate?
Oh, terrific. It's been great, you know, great to see. We saw the 14s game before. The 16s have done tremendously well as well. We saw the Central Crows under 14 girls that took it out eventually, and they were undefeated for the Carnival, and the same can be said for the under 16 girls of the South East Queensland Water Dragons and the under 16 girls. They were undefeated as well, so it's been great to see. And the Northern Marlins certainly gave it to Central Crows in the first half, but looks like the Crows kind of Amy Holsborough. Obviously, you can book her any time for some inspirational speeches, because she must have done a good job at the Crows at half time, because they lifted in the second stanza.
Yes, the girls come home really strong. Amy must have given a little bit of a word there at half time, and that kick successful. Doesn't get any easier than that from in front, but he's put it through the post, mate. 6-0 there.
And as we saw in that previous game, every conversion counts. Well, it could get locked up. It was pretty close yesterday, actually, between these two sides. 2 points the difference, and I think it was the green side who got over the white side yesterday.
Stay on!
So the white's off to a good start here to reverse that from yesterday.
A lot of these boys would have probably played club footy together and against each other as well, so plenty of familiarities, got the word out eventually, in between those two sides, and a lot of players on either side who probably know each other's games as they get a penalty. What you want a penalty straight on the back of after scoring points. So they're going to take a tap, though. You thought they would have kicked for touch, but anyway, that's it. And it was Graham who made the tackle for the green side. So strong carry forward again for the forwards. And they're brought to ground. So the dummy half in Graham will work at left side. And a lovely ball out from
great
Grove.
Ball again. The four's away again. He's just got to draw and pass here.
Oh, no! Juggle. He's saying the winger got involved there, but Coulston, it was a great offload. Nelson Grove, though, Tristan Powell, I should say, for the white side, was the man who got the lovely ball away. Ezra Coulston ran down, as you said. It was a draw and pass, but unfortunately the winger wasn't able to hold on to the biscuits down the eastern side and knock on.
Yeah, he's copped that up there, Cam. I think he was putting it down before he actually caught it, mate. He needs to keep concentrating down there. That's twice now. They've broken down that left-hand side for the white, the right-hand side for the green.
So it looks to be a bit of a defensive vulnerability at the moment for the South East Queensland green side. So they will bring the ball forward now through their fullback, Fanatisi Niu for the green side. Brought short of the 40. Scoop from dummy half now, the acting half of Morgan. Asking if he was onside, but referee says play on. Graham, right side. Into the winger, Garner. And he's brought to ground inside the white territory now as they work it through the hands. They wrap the ball up as well. They were trying for the offload, but they couldn't get it. Last tackle now here for Green. James, tough kick now. But Evans
great take.
Hand safe as houses out the back there.
He's coming down this right-hand side. He's got over onto just past the scrum line, going back to the centre of the field now, through the big centre.
Might be the winger, actually, Andrew Semu.
It is the winger.
Just making it a little bit interesting, mixing it up a little bit. Now the other winger, Loffy Pereira, is coming for a scoot.
Hold.
As they play quickly
3.
once again, they're going to work the right side. And they present the ball, get the offload away. Didn't really look for who was there, and they've lost meters and coughed it up. Unfortunate there, and Semu has coughed it up on the western side of the field.
Good hustle there by the green side there. Good defence down the short side there, getting off their line, getting out a marker at them, putting some pressure on.
Score 6-0, 9 minutes gone first half. It's White leading the green side. But a great opportunity now presents itself for the green side.
Let's go, second row blind. Locks in. Let's wait.
In the battle of Southeast Queensland
ready.
for bragging rights. Bit of a longer distance for them next year, both Southeast Queensland side, with next year's Carnival.
All the 13's through, Cam.
In Mackay is the lock
off
forward.
the scrum.
Yeah, Zach
Nice
Brooks.
play.
9, here we are.
20 metres out now, here they are. The
1.
dummy half Graham turns it back centre field. And
Strong tackle.
Good shot there coming in there by the white side on the Big 10 on Stanley Jackson. He does pull a penalty, but just carried on with it a little bit too long there.
yeah, push according to the referee out there, Zayden Martin. So they work it quickly tap. They get it through, pass it through the hands. Niu's now got it, takes it to the line. But he seems to sneak through, but he's held just short of the goal line. They quickly play it back centre field. They work it through the hands. They go again, taking the line on here. The big lock forward goes over to score, and he gets there. Zach Brooks, the man who'll score for the Greens first 4-pointer over the chalk to make it 6-4 with the kick to come right next to the left upright.
Strong run from Zach Brooks gets the result.
Yeah, good footy there, Cam. They went out to the right-hand side and laid a point there, then they were coming back to the post, and just a strong carry there by Brooks. Just strong, just did not want to be tackled. Gets himself a 4-pointer.
Now, we saw that particularly on the northeastern side before, just the green side muscling up and, you know, trying to use the strength of themselves to get over the line, but they were able to hold themselves short just over there next to the corner post on the eastern side, but they bring it back to the open side, and as you said, Zach Brooks, he was not going to die wondering. He wanted to get over the chalk, and he did. And, well, a great opportunity now for Josh James to throw it over the black dot to make it 6-all.
Yeah, it's only just outside the left upright here, so a pretty easy kick. And then the green side will be working it off. Again, like I say, strong wind, so they'll be looking to get to midfield and get a good kick down long into the corner and turn the white side around.
Now, for the first time at the State Junior Championships as well, the Queensland Maroons under-16 side's going to be selected at the conclusion of the Carnival. So after 4 great days of footy, the Maroon side will be announced in the coming days, of course, for the decider. But
Joshua James and the extras.
it's obviously a huge honour to represent your state, and I'm sure all the boys are going to leave nothing, they're going to leave everything on the field, leave nothing behind in order to impress the selectors for the decider. And a couple of weeks at the Cauldron, Suncorp Stadium.
That's correct, mate. How good's that to get to play in front of the Origin next Wednesday in front of the decider
It's going to be a
with
sellout.
the mighty Maroons. All this kicks, they haven't caught this on the full. It's bouncing around everywhere, but the Big 10 again. Stanley Jackson gets on it.
So the dummy half will shift it through. That's Graham shifting it centre field.
Nine,
Again, just using their prop forwards. It was a good tackle there from Cruz 10 to lock forward. Again, Graham goes in centre field.
6 off the ball.
Trying to get through there, the winger in Garner it is. So they continue to work the ball forward. They're on the western side of the field now here. The fullback it was in Nui, who brought it forward. Now the back rower, Ione. But he's been muscled, gone backwards, the referee says. Graham picks it up, runs straight up the diddle, and he's dragged it around. 45 metres out from the line, the acting half Grove.
Oh, great decision by the 6 to run it down on the short side on the kick.
Here we are. Marker was the man who was held, and it's the last tackle though, but wasn't a bad option for the last. You certainly didn't risk the 7 tackle restart, and they're going to have to play it here, the wide side, 10 out from their own line.
Yeah, great vision there by the 6 there in Joshua James. Working down there, and with playing there with the numbers, he looked up and the wingers dropped back very early, and he played down that short side. Good play.
So they play it. This is the lock forward now. He brings it forward for the wide side. So they play it quickly once again. Just one off the ruck stuff, just trying to make meters, get out of their own end here, the wide side. It's 6-all, 17 to go first half.
Nice late offload there, Cam, to the fullback in Evans.
He's had a sensational game, Will Evans, as well. Quickly plays it again. Heenan goes right side, but he's dragged the ground. They rush out of the defensive line quickly. Pressure the 5'8", Va'u. So they work it through centre in Sua. And he's been tackled. Inside 40 now, last tackle. Heenan gets it out to the half. Dearden. Tommy Dearden goes high. They let it bounce. Risky stuff. He locks it on the fullback. Play on, and it'll be a penalty. They're not happy, the white side. Referee saying they took him out. They continue with the tackle.
Yeah, tackled in the air there. He hadn't come back down the ground, so pretty fair decision there by the young referee.
Very clear cut. You just can't touch the players in the air. Simple as that.
Yeah, we just got it through from our head referee there. Tackled without the ball. So fair decision. Green come on the attack now.
White here, 3.
So they'll take the tap here, the Green side. It was unlucky for White. They certainly put the pressure on them. They're here to play, so is Green. As he said, if it's as close as it was the 14s, we are in for an absolutely ripping decider. Tristan Powell now, the man who's got the ball for South East Queensland. On the halfway line, they turn it inside. And the big prop forward for the Green side in Graham. Now has got the football. So they work it forward. Again, this time new.
12, move.
Got numbers on that right-hand side again if he wants to play through the hands again, which he has. Gone out to the winger now.
Here we are, Sproul going for it.
Inside ball.
They get it away again down the eastern side. They got the ball away again. Here we are, quick tackle. This is
it's on down the right-hand side again. They've got plenty of numbers here. Don't need it. The big centre's over.
And I think it's Theo Marker who scores the big number 3, I think, yeah, because the other centre's on this side, the 4's on this side, so I'm thinking it's number 3, Theo Maker, who scores for the Green side, and they extend their lead 10-6. A very quick set of play there. It's just
Thanks, Marcus.
A very, very quick footy out in the middle, and just offload central out there on the northeastern side.
Yeah, Cam. Young Joshua James, the 6th for the Green. He's being very smart at the moment and select whether to kick or whether to run, and he's just getting the numbers down there. That left-hand winger for the White side is dropping back very, very early, and he's very deep. He's not coming back into the line as the ball shifts, and they'll keep going there, so they're going to have to fix up that defence.
Unlucky for the White side. They had, as we said, we saw them put the pressure on the Green side, but they gave away that vital penalty, and the Green side really took advantage of that and just muscled up the field and have crossed the chalk once again. So they'll big kick now for the 5'8" Josh James once again, and he's been a man who's also had a good kicking game throughout the carnival. So he lines up to take the conversion at 10 points to 6, 14 to go first half. To make it 12-6 he does. Flags go up. And it's 6 points the difference here at the Kawana Sports Precinct.
Haven't we seen some outstanding goal kicking through the week, Cam? Especially the young girls in the under-14s. I've seen a few slotted right from the sideline. The young girl yesterday had the ball right on the sideline and put it over. Just nailed it. So kicking's been outstanding.
Certainly been a feature here at the Carnival over the last 4 days, and hopefully we see some more. We've still got plenty of footy left in the Carnival, 43 minutes to be exact. The ball's gone backwards. The Green side pick it up with a nice 6-point buffer here in the decider.
Up together.
So they continue to work the ball forward, centre ground. They play it quickly once again. That's Graham, the half, who works to the right side of the field. Graham again finds the half-back. They give it away. The back rower come out. Ione.
Great hands there by the fullback.
They get it away. Oh no, it was forward, but he knocked it on either or. Pick one as you choose, but unfortunately from the centre to the winger there, Morgan Agana, they've knocked it on, but you know, they are hitting both edges at the moment here, the Green side.
The skills there by the fullback, Fenatisi knew. It was just a catch and pass, very slick hands to get it to his centre. And unfortunately, the centre just overplayed his hand a little bit.
Okay, let's go. Second row.
So they'll pack in a scrum.
Just jump back.
32 metres outside the white line.
Feed a square.
The 5'8". Veu will feed the scrum. They work it through Dearden into the hands of Compayne now.
Hands off!
And, sorry, Tristan Powell is the other back rower. So the acting half was Dearden. They continue to work it through. They're looking for options. Ball comes loose. It's being dived on by the Green side. Referee says play on.
Go, 0.
So the tackle count restarted. So obviously it was a knock on. And unfortunately, they turned the ball over once again, the white side.
Just can't keep turning this ball over, Cam. This green side's really got some momentum here. They're running hard and defending hard, and the white just need to get through their sets.
Nelson Grove, the man who brings the ball forward. They get it from Hahn, and then they work it to Richard Ione. Strong carry, and it's the lock forward Cruz 10 who makes the tackle. 15 out from the line now. They go to Hahn. Hahn works it into the big prop in Stephen Holo.
Got numbers on the right again here, Cam.
So they work it through. They have 5-8. Double pump. They get a lovely offload away through the hands. As you said, numbers this side. Can the centre go over once again? He does for his second try of this match. And Theo Marca scores once again for Green. Well, they're making it easy on the right-hand side of the field. 16 points to 6 with 11 to go.
Yeah, he's got himself a double there. I thought he should have tipped it on earlier to his winger there, but he did get over just too big, too strong.
Yep, it was fun, mate.
You see the strength of the outside backs these days. They've got that versatility to be able to play in either the back row or the centre. You can move them either way. Very versatile players these days, most of the outside backs.
Yeah, the young fella there, he wouldn't look out of place in the back row. He wouldn't look out of place in the middle either. He's been very strong out there, and they've got some work to do down that left-hand side defence for the white side.
Thanks, mate.
So big kick now here for Josh James to make it 18 to 6. And 2 converted tries is what you want with 10 to go first half.
Yeah, the white side just need to compose themselves down there, Cam, and just get up, get a good set of 6, and then really just make sure they get to their kick on their next set. They haven't got to a kick in the last 3 sets, so they need to complete, get to a kick, just settle things down. They will have the wind in the second half, which is, it's a really strong wind here at Kawana. It blows through there, and it'll just keep picking up as the day goes on. So they've got that in their favour in the second half.
Nice sea breeze, of course, coming across. And the kick is waved away, so the score will remain at 16 to 6, 10-point buffer. And it's the green side ahead of the white side here at the Sunshine Coast Council Sports Precinct, part of the 2017 TJS Services State Junior Championships Under 16 Boys Grand Final. And we've just got 39 minutes remaining of footy, and there's been a terrific 4 days of rugby league action. So they will bring the ball forward once again, and we haven't seen the white side. They haven't been down the Greens end in this last 10 minutes of play.
It's all been played at one end, Cam. They just need to really muscle up here. They've got two good tackles have been done.
Yeah,
they're going to win this tackle as well, the third. They need to really muscle up here.
35 out from the line now. They bring it forward once again. The back rower for the green side, Oni, is tackled centre field. Dummy half in Graham. Right side through the hands. Cut out ball again. This time the winger Spruill has been brought to ground on the eastern side of the field. Last tackle. They'll go out to the 5-8. High kick now. Tough for the winger. Has a bit of a juggle, but he's been able to take it. Andrew
He's broke the tackle too, Cam.
That's good attacking play there, and a good set of hands. It was certainly a tough kick to take, but he's been able to take it straight into the breadbasket.
That was a great play there by young Garner. Not only did he take the kick under immense pressure, he's then busted 2 players and got on the front foot for his side. Evans now gets it back into the middle of the field.
35 metres out from the line. The dummy half, Heenan, then throws a dummy. The lock forward in 10. He's been brought to ground once again. So Heenan through the dummy, gets away, Dearden then to the centre, Coulston taking him on. They're going onto this iconic left edge here. That's where they scored their first try of the game. Last tackle now, Dearden going for the kick. Certainly putting the pressure on the kickers, and they get the penalty as well. Unfortunately, the referee saying it was a late tackle on the kicker.
He didn't make any contact with his arms, okay? He's coming with the shoulder.
Well, the referee even saying it was a shoulder charge. The contact was made with the shoulder, so the penalty will be in front of the sticks where the kick landed, 10 out.
Just what they needed, Cam. They need to really dig in here and complete this set. If they don't come up with points, see if they can get a repeat on the end of it.
Kyle Fairbank with the ball now. Short side play. Heenan throws the dummy, goes back to the left. This is the hands of Dearden gets it away. Then Evans has had to chase it. It was a loose ball. Evans picks it up. Doesn't know what he's going to do. Oh, he's having to slip through 1 and 2, and he's dragged short of the line.
Spiders on him, Cam. Evans today.
Don't hold him.
They need the Morteen out there.
Right, don't hold him.
for Will Evans.
Will, here. Play
So,
there. Hold,
5 metres
go,
from the line,
two.
they play it. Heenan in a dummy half to Dearden. Dearden takes the line on. Gee, nearly snuffed through. He's dragged the ground 4 metres out from the line. They play it quickly once again. Work it through. New hands, the 5'8" in Va'u. Runs the ball. Can he get it away?
Play on,
And the referee saying
four,
held
go.
there. 4th tackle
Play
now.
on.
The referee
6
says
to go.
play on. It's been
0.
touched. And the tackle count restarts. And Topola, the man with the ball. They play quickly once again. Lovely ball from the back rower. Running onto it, Powell.
Held.
And Powell just over the goal
Guys, he's on
line.
the line.
Has been held up.
Take it out.
It's only tackle 1 though,
Tackle
so
1.
still plenty of tackles left in this set of 6
Boys,
after it was
markers.
restarted. 6 to
Wait.
go, 16-6. It's
Tackle
10 the
1.
difference.
Go.
They play it. Heenan at dummy half, looks to turn it to the right-hand side. Fairbank again, going for it. I think he's replaced the back rower on this side of the
They've got
field.
some really nice shape out here to the left, Cam.
Here they go through the
Going
hands once
out.
again. Tommy Dearden going for the line. Shows and goes. Will Evans now with the ball, trying to find a hole, gets over, scores. And Will Evans deserved that try. Ran a nice line. You said it, Glenn. The shape was outstanding there for the South East Queensland white side. They deserve the points, and they get it to make it 16-10 with the kick to come.
Yeah, great work there by Evans. He still had a little bit of work to do, but he caught the ball really square, just shortened up the defence and then accelerated to the outside and scored. Great individual try there.
Cheers.
So, well, they're in the game, and the momentum all of a sudden, it's like a pendulum swing. I say that every week with rugby league. It's a pendulum swing. It goes either way, and it's a game of possession. You know, if you can hold the football, you'll get the points. Just come.
That's right, mate. That's the first time they've had a repeat set down here, and the first time they've actually had the footy probably in the last 10 minutes. They've been under immense pressure, but they've completed a set. Got a little bit of luck with the penalty down there, and then they've put points on. They'll be very, very happy with that going into half-time.
So, looks like there's just a player down at the moment. So, just getting a little bit of attention for that player at the moment with 5 to go in the first half.
Nah, keep going.
It's not over at all at half-time, as per usual. We've seen plenty of comebacks. Just look at last week between the Newcastle Knights and St George. Been a very happy man if you're a St George supporter last week.
Yes, you certainly would have, or if you were Brownie, you wouldn't have been very happy at all, mate.
No, not at all. So,
All right, you're good now, mate.
big kick for, I think it'd be Ezra Coulston. He's been the man who's had the kicking duties all carnival. So, on the eastern side of the field, or most probably I'd say Coulston will line up.
Into that strong breeze, so it's going to be quite a difficult kick here, but they've definitely got themselves back in at 16-10 with 4 to go. As we said, this strong breeze, they're going to have it at their back in the second half. I think their coach will be very happy with that. Just need to make sure off this kickoff they get to their kick and complete their set and get into half-time with a score no worse than what it is.
You know, it's vital that they do complete the set of 6. The last thing you want to do, you know, we talk about the momentum and you just pop it like a balloon. That's what happens if you drop the football, particularly, you know, within your own 20 or 30. The kick looks okay. He gets it. Well, Ezra Coulston, the man who puts it over the black dot. So the difference is only 4. 16-12, 3 to go first half.
Yeah, that's a really good comeback by the white side, and they've got some work to do here. The green side's going to kick long here and get up in their face, but the white side really need to get to a kick here.
Hold, boys.
So they'll restart play here, the green side. Garner goes long, but into the hands nicely of Va'u. And they give it away. Contact solid.
Contact.
The big fella there, the back rower, Ione, was the man. And another good tackle. Caleb Bradford, the man there, receiving a little bit of revenge from his SEQ teammates.
Well, they're muscled up here, Cam. But they're working really well, the white.
Tommy Dearden takes it to the line again. He finds Evans. Evans throws a couple of dummies. And he's brought to ground.
Good now.
And unfortunately, didn't seem to play it all too well there, Evans, but gets away with it. Last tackle now, Heenan goes to the left. Dearden finds Evans once again. That combination in the spine gets the offload. And still playing around, still throwing the ball around here. It's Powell who's got the football. Another offload. They weren't real sure the green side's been able to hold him up, and they lose meters, unfortunately, in that 5th tackle option. And it'll be changed over 35 out from the green line.
Oh, exciting football there, but wasn't it? They weren't going to die there. They went down the short side, and there was offloads after offloads. They got to really muscle up here now.
I think we sound like a broken record, but saying Heenan to Dearden to Evans, that has been used so many times, that combination. I think it will continue through the second half. That is where they're fire, their attacking sparks coming from those three members in the spine. But the green side now have the chance of the footy, and they haven't had that opportunity for the last 5 or so minutes. And the dummy half in Graham's got the ball, working it through the hands now. So they'll bring it forward here. The lock forward. Brooks, I think, has got the ball centre field. Fourth tackle now for the green side. They continue to work it through the hands. The back row once again, Ione seems to have it.
Here and hold.
So it might be the number 17, I think, through the numbers. No, it's the 11. I was right.
11 there.
It was. So for Nui on the last, goes high, challenges the winger, but
great take.
Straight in the breadbasket of Pereira once again.
And he's made another 20 metres after that too, Cam. Great take, great run by the young fella.
A little bit uneasy in the first couple of minutes, but he certainly found his element. There's Evans again, working the eastern side. He fends off one.
He's having a wow of a game, isn't he, Evans? He's in everything.
He has been in everything all carnival. It's good to see him once again at 16-12, 2 to go. Centre field. That's the hooter, actually. It was not 2 to go. It was 2 seconds to go, I should say. And this is the last play. And he's brought to ground, so after an enterprising first half, it's been a good game of footy thus far, but the green side have got the edge over the white side. 16 points to 12. GD, your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, look at Ebden flow, mate. Look, both edges, the right edge and for the green and the left edge for the white. Gee, they've been going head and tongue at each other, mate, and it's going to continue in the second half. There's space there. It's which side wants to defend the most. We'll take this game out.
Yeah, we certainly will. We'll take a short break. The second half not too far away. Don't go anywhere. It's SEQ Green leading SEQ White 16-12 in the under-16 boys decider. A break and back with more next.
Once again, we'd like to acknowledge our major sponsor, 2017 Junior State Championships.
At the conclusion of half-time, it is the South East Queensland green side leading 16 points to 12, 4 points in it. Cam Stallard and Glenn Dreger joining you for this under-16 decider. And GD, it's been a good first half, and I'm sure that plenty of great rugby league action is to follow in this last 30 minutes.
Yeah, look, mate, I think it'll be another close half, outstanding half. With the white side fighting back there, I'm leaning slightly towards them with the wind at their back. I think if they can complete well here, they might be able to get over the top of the green team.
Well, we've certainly seen, if it's anything to go by in that last 10 minutes, the white side were on edge, and the ones in front, and Danny Heenan, Tom Dearden, Will Evans. They'll be the three boys I'm pretty sure we'll be calling out in this next half an hour. Will be the three go-to men for the Whiteside.
We certainly will be calling their names again. You know, Evans and Dearden, they've had an outstanding carnival for the whole week, but they're really turning it on here, and I think they'll go a long way to winning at this game for their team.
Not to take anything away from the green side, certainly they muscle up, and we've seen some good shots from the front rowers. They've put the defensive shields up anyway. We restart the game last 30 minutes in this 2017 TJS Services State Junior Championships. And it's into the hands of the white side first, as Heenan will work it forward to the prop forward.
Good carry.
Strong. It is a very strong run. So they work it forward once again. It's centre field now for SEQ White once again. Through the number 14 in Harrison Ritter. So the back rower's got it now, and he's brought to ground on the fourth. So Heenan once again works it through, and that's Topola.
Good shot underneath there by the back rower.
Nelson Grove it is, who brings it brings him to ground. Last tackle now.
Great vision by Dearden.
Here we go. Pereira throws the dummy. He's going for the line. He gets there. Lo-Fi Pereira scores for SEQ White. You couldn't get it any better. And I tell you what, Terry Needham will be a very happy man right now. First minute gone in the second half, and 16 apiece is the score.
Yes, Cam, great try. Great vision by Tom Dearden there. He come down the short side and again shaped a kick and then played long to the winger. And the winger still had a fair bit of work to do there, mate. He did a very good job.
He pinned his ears back though and ran down the western touchline and had to beat a few men, but he was able to get there in the end, muscled up on the line and dives over to score. That was the leveller.
Great way to start there. Ezra Colston now lines up for the conversion, around about 23 metres out, and he's taken it back around about 15 metres. Not the easiest kick.
Not at all. But he's got the wind behind him this time, and heading towards the northern end of the ground. The white side is this half.
Can't get over this crowd, Cam.
It's good,
it's outstanding. Really big crowd down here to watch this final, and they're getting their money's worth.
Well, they certainly did in the 14s, and with what's to go by in that first half and early in the second, it is certainly worth the $5 entry fee. So Coulston lines up to convert. It kisses the left upright, but nevertheless, doesn't matter where it goes between those posts, it's still worth 2 points. So at 18 points to 16 now. Green ahead of the, white ahead of the green side here at the Sunshine Coast.
Here we go, green kicking off again. I don't think they would have thought they'd be kicking off twice within 2 minutes, Cam.
Deep kick, they've let it bounce. It's finally picked up by the 5'8", Quinton Veu. And he'll bring it forward for the white side, 15 metres out from the line. Heenan at dummy half. Shifted to the very, very tall, I think it's the back rower, number 17, and Caleb Radford, who brings the ball forward.
Been really strong, Cam, since he's come on, Radcliffe. He's been real good for the white side. Work rate's high.
Unfortunately, Mark Topola is getting up a little bit gingerly. Heenan once again finds Dearden, turns it inside to Powell. Powell slipped through one, but unfortunately lost his footing and has gone to ground. Heenan once again turns it inside Ritter. Harrison Ritter brings it forward for the white. Last tackle inside Green's half did, and that was unfortunately not what he wanted. The referee says play on, and he'll be held. Last tackle.
Not the best kick there, Cam, by Dearden. I think his grandmother could have done better there, but he'll be disappointed with that.
He was rushed, unfortunately. The defence came up on him and pressured him, and it's come off the side of the boot. So they'll bring the ball forward.
17, roll out.
And, put to ground. 45 out from the line. The acting half was Grove.
Six off the ball.
The winger, Garner, I think, is the man who brings the ball forward.
Strong carry by Garner. Got his side on the front foot. Backed up now by the Big 10 in Jackson.
Some solid contact with a lovely offload away to the winger, to the fullback in Niu.
Up in square.
Inside the 30 now they are. So they work it through the back row only now.
Off the legs, no.
Very strong first half on the left-hand side of the field.
Go, 4.
So they get it into the 5'8". James throws a long ball right into the centre in Mucker. He's bagged 2 tries for the green side. Last tackle as James kicks it. Unfortunately, the kick. Oh, great kick. I was going to say, unfortunately, the kick was going to roll dead, but I spoke too soon. It got a bounce, and the fullback, Will Evans, has had to make a play for it, and they'll drop this out here, the wide side, so a repeat set coming up for green.
Yeah, he's had to play at that, Evans. It was a really good time kick. He was trying to let it go, and then at the last minute, he had to play at it. This could go a fair way here, Cam, with the wind.
Not too bad.
45, it's been taken on the halfway.
45 on the fly with Kyle Fairbank, Jack Martin, the man who'll bring the ball forward for green. 25 out from the line. Some new players in the mix. It looks like Nelson. We've got a player down in back play, one of the wide play. It looks like, oh gee, Will Evans got a bit of treatment at the moment.
Tackle 2.
Out and back play, and I was going to say there's been a few changes. Nelson Grove's gone into the hooking role at the moment for the green side. A few changes there.
Bradley Zampek too, young fellow, has come onto the right wing in number 15.
So, and as we have a bit of a, like I said, a bit of treatment on the player, you can see there the crowd that's built up here for this decider, and if you missed the earlier match as well, it was 16 apiece in the 14s. So Central Crows and SEQ Green could not be split, and as you see, this great crowd here this morning and into the early afternoon, we're able to witness that 16-all draw. What'd you make of it?
Yeah, it was a great game. The Crows skipped out to an early lead there, but they just wilted with a bench that was getting smaller by the minute. Cam, I think they only finished with 1 fit person on the bench, so they did a great job to hold on there in the end.
Well, I think it was Tommy Kellerton he had a hamstring and issues, and he pulled the boots on. He pulled the jersey and boots on in that second half and played just due to the low numbers, which is good to see.
Exactly, Cam. And this is going to be a big play here. Young Evans, who's been outstanding all week, but especially today, Will Evans, he's been taken from the field with an ankle injury.
Of course, only limited interchanges in the under-16 boys as well, so they're up to their 4th here, the white that they're going to have to make with Evans. Anyway, they use the hands, they use the team green, going over the line, and the back rower, Richard Ione, goes over to score. No doubt about that, the referee, Zayden Martin, points the spot, and it'll be a try to get them back in the lead. SEQ Green, 20 points to 18 with a kick to come, 23 to go in the game.
Yeah, Cam, with that injury there, they had some real time to set up a set play there. They had plenty of numbers pushing into space and some really good decisions made there by the inside man, and then a great line by the young man to score over in the corner.
Richard Ione, been very strong in attack. He's had some good carries on the left-hand side of the field and deserves a meat pie for his efforts.
That's a great hit back.
So, happy to have a bit of a breather here. Josh James let his team settle themselves down.
Yeah, he's kicking this from around only about 6 metres in from the left-hand sideline, and he's taking it back onto the 20-metre line.
It's a bit
line this goal up.
It's a bit deceptive, as you can see, because I reckon that it's actually further away than it looks. It looks close to the post, but as you're right, you can see the markings there, the scrum lines, or the 10-metre tap lines as well. You can see that, yeah, you're right, about 6 metres. Here he goes.
Let's give it a good nudge. It's holding up now. Oh, it's hit the upright. It's hit the right hand upright and gone out. Unlucky there for young James.
So 2 points in at 2018. 22 minutes remaining. Don't go anywhere here on the QRL live stream. This under-16 boys grand final. Green regain the lead. Deep kick now here from the white side. They've got to be careful not to put too much on it with the wind behind them.
Well, he's come off the back fence, the big fella, and he's made, that's nearly back to the 40, mate. An outstanding carry there by big Stanley Jackson.
So they continue one off the ruck here. Just want to make some meters. The green side give away a penalty.
Too long.
And well, the ruck's been fairly quick, so fair penalty. They seem to be lying there for an eternity. And they've kicked it. You got to be careful trying to kick for touch this way as well with the wind. So great opportunity for the green side. now to motor up the field.
Grove goes straight here to Kingy. Kingy takes it in. Tackled on the scrum line there. Great carry.
Grove in at half. He goes short side. The lock forward, Brooks.
14, roll out.
Being brought to ground.
Go, 2.
So Grove again. Turns it back centre field. Jackson.
10, stand.
He's brought
They've got
to
some
ground.
nice field position here, Cam. Looks like they've got a play set up out here to the left-hand side. They've gone out the back.
20 metres out from the line. Here we are. The fullback comes in. They get it away to the winger in Ghana. And they turn it centre field. They get the try. And they go over. They're through the centre. And Eli Morgan goes over to score this time for SEQ Green. That's what they want to extend their lead. 24 points to 18. 20 to go in the game.
Well, they mightn't have started the second half real well, but gee, they look sharp in the last 5 or 6 minutes. A great set play again there.
Just having a bit of a look, Will Evans, you know, they're probably missing his talk out the back as well, GD. He's obviously a big loss, not only through their with the attacking flair that they've been able to present, but defensively he's been strong, and no doubt plenty of talk from him out the back.
Right.
Looks like they're really looking for some replacements here. There could be 3 changes here coming for the white side, and I think they do need to muscle up in the middle. They're just starting to lose the ruck there and getting quick play of the balls, and they need to change that. And it looks like the reinforcements are coming there, Cam.
Yeah, mate,
they're making 4 changes at a row. 4 changes. Looks to be big kick now for. It looks like they've changed kickers as well. I think that's Ryan Garner, the man who's suited up.
Pretty tough, mate. You just slotted your last one from around about exactly the same spot, and you've been taken off the duties.
We didn't slot it, remember? It was.
Oh, he's hit the
Hit
upright.
the
You reckon he's
upright.
only been given 1 chance, mate, and he's been flicked?
Here we go. Ryan Garner. Can he add the garnish? The 2 points, and it's been waved away. So it's 24-18, 6 the difference, 19 to go.
Well, as we can see for the white side, the Cruise 10 has gone back out onto the field. Also the big front rower in Lance Bagan, he's gone back on to add some starch in the middle and try and stiffen them up.
So here we go. White restarting play. Well, they've had to stick the boot out in order to ensure that it doesn't go anywhere. They'll bring it forward here.
On the line. Go, 1.
Southeast Queensland Green. And
They've really got to slow this ruck down, Cam. The green side is just rolling through the middle here.
Go.
Radford, I think, who worked the ball forward. They turn it back inside.
18.
And the big front rower, Stanley Jackson, has got the ball. He plays it. Dummy half scoot now from the fullback, Nui. He makes 10 metres.
Go, 4.
Brought to ground centre field. Unfortunately there, Grove stumbled around the dummy half. He didn't have the firepower that he was hoping to have out of dummy half. Last tackle, they go for a high kick. And going to test the fullback out, but the hands there of Pereira, who's come into the fullback role, whilst his teammate in Evans is off the field. Now another scoot. Nathan Stevenson now bringing forward for SEQ White. Dummy half scoot again. They're trying to catch them all offside.
Might have got him there
they
too,
get it
Cam.
too. The
Great
referee,
work.
he was playing advantage to see what would happen, but he called them all off.
Your mark's here.
Really good work by
On
the
the
back
line.
5 there. The
On the line.
wingers come in and did their job and got some really fast play of the balls, and now they can march down the field through a kick who's gone out, and they're going to take the tap only 40 metres out from the green line.
You can see from the touch his flag there how much of a breeze there is. You can probably hear it in the background a little bit too. There's a fair breeze. It's picked up actually here at the Sunshine Coast Sports Precinct. Kawana and White, they trail by 6
1.
with some fresh troops on the field.
Good
Lance
carry.
Fagan brings it forward.
Go.
Plath now on in the dummy half roll. They go through to the hands of the 5'8". Now Pereira comes into the line. Lovely ball away to the centre, but he's dragged down about 3 metres short of the goal line.
3.
They'll bring it back centre field. That's Semu who brings it forward. Sorry, Va'u who brings it forward. Then to lock forward, Cruz 10 now. He's still going Cruz 10, and it's his opposite lock who's had to bring him to ground.
Dearden's going to come down this left-hand side here. He's got some good
Tommy
shape.
Dearden
Plays
gets
short.
it away, gets over the line and scores. The back rower, Tristan Powell. You mentioned it was on there. Tommy Dearden lined up his man, and he just used his size there, Tristan Powell. He dived short of the line and just let momentum. Let him slide straight over the chalk.
Great vision there by Tommy Dearden again there, mate. They've played out the back the last couple of times and they've got them on the outside. This time he plays short to the big back rower and they get over the stripe.
Well, how good has these finals been? It is, and how good's this carnival been? You know, there's not been too many runaways. It has been fairly close across all 3 regions through the carnival over the 4 days. Some terrific footy played. And that's what we want to see here at the State Junior Championships. Just terrific rugby league. Played in great spirits as well. There's been no rubbish in the games. It's just been hard and fast footy.
Yeah, Cam, that's right. You know, getting around and talking to people from the carnival. It's great to see people, you know, with the Northern Marlins, bringing people from all over the place, giving kids in the bush an opportunity to play rugby league. And some people from Darwin as well, met some young girls and also some young boys from Darwin that made the side in the Northern team, mate. It's just great. Everyone's been given an opportunity and it's been an outstanding week. And
hats off to the Sunshine Coast Junior Rugby League and all the hard-working volunteers who put this carnival together along with the QRL and NRL as Ezra Coulston slots it. And we lock it up once again at 24 apiece.
Oh, sometimes you wish there was extra time, don't you, Cam? This game could go forever. We could just keep watching this.
It is a absolutely outstanding game of rugby league between these two sides. So it'll be Ghana.
Oh, that's holding up in the breeze. It's going to difficult one to. Oh, great work by the young half.
Tommy Dearden is tackled 15 metres out from the line. They go for a scoot. And I think it's the 5'8". No, it might be even the big prop who goes for a scoot from dummy half in Lance Bagan. They play it quickly once again. Plath then gets it left side into the lock forward. 10.
Hasn't he been good since he's come back on, Cam? Young 10. Really taking him forward.
Turns it. That was Dearden who turns it inside. And they're brought to ground. So they play quickly once again. Plath then gets it away. 10 once again. Slips through one, still going. He's dragging Ione with him. Last tackle now, 30 out. Plath then from dummy half. Right side into the hands then of Semu. High kick, but unfortunately taken in goal. Unlucky there for the White, so it looks as if SEQ Green are going to get a 7-tackle restart.
Little offload there. They're up over. Back to the 40 already on tackle 0.
Yeah. White didn't want it all to let them muscle their way up the field, and we've seen time and time again Green.
One-on-one, guys.
It was one-on-one, but knocked on by the White side. So a lot of people are asking the question, but you're right. It was just Max Plath who was in there, and he made a play at the football, and well, it was stripped one-on-one, and he lost the football.
Yes, looks like he just stole that, but anyway, we've got a scrum feed here. Right on the halfway line to the Green team.
So they'll pack the scrum in 45 metres out now from the Green side.
Options both sides here, Cam. I don't know which side they're going to go here.
Don't think anyone knows. Anyway, they're going to go straight up the guts. They're going to try and split the scrum. Lovely ball. Nui, he's away. He's still going, Nui, but he's dragged the ground. Now let's see how quick they'll be lucky not to give away a penalty. And he lost it. Oh, he was too busy asking for a penalty.
I'm not going to have that. Knock on.
And the referee, he's done very well to control that. He's laid down the law. And the boys are going to have to accept that decision because it was the right call. Yeah,
good work by the referee there. He had his eyes all over it. Just a small little knock on there.
And unfortunately, they've just popped the balloon. All the momentum's gone now for the Green side. They had a perfect opportunity to put more pressure on the White side.
When you're ready.
Just trying to have a little bit of a scan, see where Will Evans is at the moment. He's getting treatment on the bench. So will he return in this final? Well, that is the ultimate question.
Go, one.
See how they go. So the Tommy Dearden unfortunately got caught out by the defender retreating to the defensive line, but he tried to get out as much as possible. So now Cruz 10.
Great run. Step off his left, found some space. Nice fast play the ball. On the back of that, the big props are playing footy to each other. A little tip on there.
Don't forget that Danny Heenan, I think, is having a bit of a spell on the sideline, so they're going to probably bring him into the game in the last 10 or so minutes of the game. So they get an offload away. It's been touched. 6 to go will be the call. It's gone backwards. They made an absolute meal of it. It'll be a knock on the way of... I think the feed will go...
First one green.
There we are. The call is first one green, so it's going to go both ways. And the feed, though, will be to the White side. The knock on was both ways. I can see on the sideline here, Will Evans. He's just testing. I think it looked to be an ankle that he was injured, so he looks to be doing some sprints down on the sideline, so he may return.
Oh, they'll be hoping to get him back on the field, Cam. White's got the feed here, only 40 metres out. Scrum 20 in.
Righto, is
Young
Tommy
Ken's
Deed.
taking it from the scrum base on play one. They're going to work another one in here to the post. Just drop the big 19. Shong.
Here we go, quickly plays it, Plath, right side. They turn the 5'8", turns it inside, the big prop forward to Polar. Going for the line, he's dragged it short of the line. In fact, over the line, but he's held up.
Take it out, 10.
So we've got 10 minutes remaining and it's all locked up, 24 apiece.
Isn't it great to see the desperation of the held up? I think we've probably seen 20 over the week of players being held up over the line.
Plath gets it away. Va'u then did and then finds the back rower. The back rower's ball to ground. They got numbers here, I reckon. Dearden goes at himself, he threw the dummy, but he's been dragged to the ground. Last tackle now here. It's Plath waiting in the wings, he goes back centre field. It's in the hands, not played out was the call. It's gone, dived over by the 13, the lock forward, Cruz 10. He deserves a try. He gets it, 28-24. It's 4 points the difference, 10 to go with the chance to make it 6 points ahead for SEQ White.
Oh, great try there, Cam on Cruz. I think he was just cruising around. All of a sudden, the ball's just landed right in front of him, and he's fallen it on like a big ball of jelly and scored a try.
Here we are, as we said too, Danny Heenan's been injected back into the game. So, Max Plath, he deserves a rap. He has done outstandingly for Danny Heenan to give him a bit of a spell. He has
Thanks, Marcus.
have not lost anything at all from him coming on, the substitute hooker, and he's done his job really, really well. And now Danny Heenan to finish the game off for SEQ White. Will Evans looks like he'll also return very shortly. They've only got the one change left, I think, here SEQ White.
You'd nearly have to back him in here, wouldn't you, Cam? He's been striking them outstandingly. Gets a little bit of a fade on them, actually, as he hits them, left footer.
So here he goes. He lines up to take the kick to make it 6 points, 30-24. Ezra Coulston. It's fairly silent here. They've given him a bit of respect here, the crowd. So as he lines up to take this conversion. Looking good. Never a doubt. Over the black dot. How Coulston was that?
Well done, mate.
Do I get one up on your pun?
Very well done.
Good stuff.
They really need to catch the footy on the full here. The last couple of kickoffs, they've let this ball bounce, and that's dealing with danger.
So it's gone high once again. Looks like the ever-reliable Tommy Dearden sees it sail into the bread basket, and they give it away to the big prop forward, Lance Bagan.
Hasn't he been good, Cam? He just keeps doing his work, rolling up. He's a real handful. He's carted that back to the 30-metre line. And here goes Cruz again. Found his front. Looking for a quick play the ball. Could get a penalty out of this.
He lost the old boot as well. Back Danny Heenan back on the field. Dearden then gets it away. Coulston. Coulston down the western touchline. It's a battle with his opposite centre.
Hasn't that been a good battle with Mako?
So they play it quickly once again. Heenan straightens it back to centre field. Then Dearden finds Chong. Chong drying to ground. 30 metres outside the line. Looks like they're going to go short side. Dearden goes for a kick early in the count. It bounces, picked up well though by the winger, and they bring it forward. So 6 points to difference, 7 to go. Oh gee, they're daring.
Going towards the sideline there.
Daring with the sideline. They bring it back to centre field. And they work the right-hand side of the field.
9, keep coming.
So it was the interchange player, Zampach, who was brought to ground there. They give it away this time. It's Ryan Garner, the man who finds a break.
Through.
He's past the 40 now. He's still going. Can he get the ball away? No, he's been dragged 40 metres short as he finally plays the ball. They pass it through the hands now here, going from left to right, looking for men around him there, marker, but Theo Maker was... unfortunately, couldn't get the ball away. They work it into the hands of the Niu. Niu trying to break around. Lovely no-look pass to Maker. Maker then has been dived on there, and Will Evans looks to be back on the field. Now, that was actually Tommy Dearden, sorry. Got a little bit excited for Will Evans. Last tackle now is James. Kicks it cross field, and White. That was a great leap there from, I think it was the winger, but it was finally taken by the centre. Now a scoop from dummy half. They're trying to straighten the attack. Centre field. Dragged to ground. 10 metres outside the line. The score is 24-6 to go. Enterprising footy here in the Sunshine Coast. There's Stevenson was the man who plays it.
Here's the man. Here he goes. Cruz again. Another carry. Strong. Going to be backed up by his front row partner.
Heenan, left side. Finds the back row of Powell. And he's brought to ground. Last tackle now. 30 metres out from the line.
Inside the 40s. Kick this.
And it's going to be in the nicely taken there. Fanatisi Niu, who brings the ball forward. He runs around a few defenders. He beats 1 and 2. Can he get the offload away? No. Gee, your man Cruz 10 comes over to wrap it all up, but we've got a man down in back play, unfortunately. Young Tahu Kingi for the green side's down at the moment with the trainers. So with 5 to go, no time off in this state junior championships final.
Yeah, I think the real difference has been when they made them interchanges in and around the middle there, Cam. They've really stiffened it up with young Cruz and Denny Heenan, and also who's that big Tupololo? He's been outstanding as well.
Yeah, well, it's really been their forwards. You know, they've been able to hold themselves well with Will Evans off the field, and Lofi Pereira's done a great job to handle the fullback.
They're just clapping him off here, the young man. He's very tough. He's got a sore ankle, but he knows there's no extra time, no time out, and he's getting up and off the field to give his team a chance here.
It's great to see the sportsmanship from all teams, all 3 regions. At the end of the day, we all wear that QRL badge. We're all here for the same reason. So the marker rushes up on the centre there, Maker.
On the line, go.
Brought to ground. Niu. Left side, they threw the hands once again, this time the back row, Ione going for it, trying to break through the line, but the wide side have been able to drag him to ground. 40 out. Garner, right side, they turn it into Arona, and Cyrus Arona, sorry, is brought to ground once again, only a couple of metres from the Eastern's touchline. Into the 5'8", James looking for options, double pumps, but wasn't fooling 10. Last tackle now is Grove. Looks to run on himself. Nice inside ball. They put it on the boot. It's bounced and it's been played up Dearden. And it's going to be a, oh no, it's gone. No, it has. No, he's right.
They're going to get a repeat here, mate.
But all of a sudden I thought they were getting ready for a 20 tap there for a second. I took my eye for it for a second, but no. You're right, Tommy Dearden had to play at that. And 3 to go. 6 in it. Well, could we have another tied game?
I was going to say,
could
we have another tied game? Here they are. It's gone. It's gone. Hasn't been caught on the full. It's gone 50 on the fly. They've got some work to do here.
The big fella in Cyrus Arona will bring the ball forward.
Go one.
So Grove it is.
Joshua James has really got to get his hands on the footy here. He's been dangerous, but he really needs to get his hands on the footy and get his team organised here. Got numbers down the short side.
Oh, it's been played at. Says it was play on, and it's picked up on. Here we go, Sewer. They got Garner there chasing him. Can he run the length of the field to score? He does! And the referee says this will be a try, and Liam Sewer, that'll be the match winner. With 3 to go, or 2 to go now, the clock has just ticked over, 2 to go, and it's 34-24 with a kick to come.
Oh, Cam, footy can be so cruel, can't it? If he doesn't take that intercept, I think the green side, through their winger, would have scored at the other end of the footy field and maybe tied it all up. But that's footy for you. He took his opportunity, and then did he show a clean set of heels?
Well, he was away. He had speed to burn. Credit where credit's due. Ryan Garner, he just couldn't hold him. The strength of Liam Sewer on the line. He got him with 10 to go, Ryan Garner, but he just, you know, from 5 metres out, went for the try line, and his momentum got him over the line. And, well,
outstanding effort from Garner, because he was the one that would have scored and levelled it all up at the other end, so he had to turn and chase, probably give him a good 10-15 metres, but he was mowing him down and nearly pulled off a miraculous try saver down in the corner.
Now, with just over a minute remaining and 10 points the difference, we could probably say that this game's nearly all wrapped up with White to get the victory. But the real winner, you know, in both these finals have been rugby league. They have been 2 outstanding games of footy here this morning and into early this afternoon.
Yeah, that's right, Cam. It's as Cam said, it's been an outstanding set of finals, but also the whole week. Just been played under great conditions, great atmosphere, and all the teams and spectators should take a bow.
Oh, they certainly should be, and all of the hard-working volunteers who've been a part of this, the carnival and the weeks leading up to it. And we're looking forward to doing it all again next year in Mackay, where the Northern Division, just kicking him, Ezra Coulston.
Can kick a goal.
He certainly can.
He's been outstanding as well. He's had a great game, and then just to put the polish on it with his kicking is it's an outstanding effort from the young man.
And that'll be it, I'd say, with they're trying to rush the kick, but the siren will go. No, it won't. There he is now, going for the short kickoff.
Oh,
it's in the hands of Coulston. Can he score a try as well? Gets the offload away. Here we go. And they're running it through. Heenan turns it back inside Dearden, then finds Powell again. He's still going for the line. They give it away. What about that, Danny Heenan?
Great.
Just to add the cherries on top of the win. Well, they've made sure they've won it in style here this afternoon. What about that? Tristan Powell, take a bow first of all. They just worked the ball between him, Tom Dearden. Finally, Danny Heenan adds the cherries on top. And well done to SEQ White. It'll be Ezra Coulston. You'll think he'll throw it over from right in front. And to make it 42-24 if they look to convert, I'd say they will.
Yeah, they don't deserve that scoreline, Cam, South East Queensland Green. They were outstanding as well. That game was as close as you could get and really went down to the wire. Could have went any way, but what a finish.
Well, they were lucky to get the kick away there, Green. With 2 seconds on the clock, they were able to boot it downfield. I didn't think they were going to get it in, but they did, and short kick off, and wow. I was going to say that try before Liam Sewer's try was try of the final, but I'm sorry. Sorry, Liam. You've been punted.
I think for all those spectators that have stayed here right to the very last seconds, they've seen the try of the carnival in the very last set.
So I say Liam Sewer's try, unfortunately, is the second best because that was outstanding at the end. And at full time, it's South East Queensland White 42, defeating the South East Queensland Green Side 24 GD. What an outstanding grand final.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, the crowd's just all putting their hands together here for what's been an outstanding grand final and an outstanding week.
Take your hats off, all the hard-working volunteers as part of the Sunshine Coast Junior Rugby League. Thank you for calling us, Glenn Dreger. It was an honour to call with you and James Ward this afternoon, and it's great to be able to bring the two finals to everyone at home who can't be here on QRL.com.au. Thank you very much for joining us throughout the live stream, and we thank you very much if you're in attendance at the carnival in one of the 4 days. And as we finish up here for this weekend, we'd like to thank everyone who's been a part of it, and we look forward to heading up to Mackay next year for the 2018 State Junior Championships. Until then, have a great rest of the day.